great till they gotta be great.
I think that's the second song. Maybe that's the same song I heard last time.
No, the
like,
other
who's
one,
that?
the other Lizzo song was the other one.
The other one was the other one.
Bad bitch o'clock.
Oh, no, none of her. So.
It's
not bad.
She has some
It's not
really
something I'm gonna listen to. It's not bad.
Catchy, like you. It makes you. They're like happy, upbeat, makes you want to sing along with her. Like Lizzo, she's got a formula.
Yeah, she you can tell.
She has a formula and it works.
Pop.
Yeah, it's pop, but it's a little bit of she be rapping. It sounds like she's sing rapping.
She's rapping.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's rapping.
But they're altar call songs. They're all like
I ain't mad. I ain't knocking it.
Because
I don't have any problem. Like I said, this is the second Lizzo song I've ever heard. Yeah. So I can't say I have a problem with her music because I never heard it. Yeah. So the songs that I heard, like, okay, that's cool. I see what she's doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I see why it works.
It totally
You know what I mean?
works.
So they got a good formula there.
Shout out to Lizzo.
Doing that thing. Shout out to her. All the other stuff though, I can leave it. I can live without it. And I do. Yes. I do live without it.
I do have a Yitty bodysuit on the way though. I'm gonna wear it around the house for you.
What? Yitty?
Yitty is her line of clothing, and it's through the workout.
Yeah, man, we talked about that. We talked about that on the show.
Yeah, so it's through the workout company that I get my clothes from. Yeah, but she has a bodysuit, a workout bodysuit. It's on the way.
Right,
and
on
it's
the way.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Welcome to the Weird Brunch Podcast, episode 29.
Hey, 29.
Yeah, 29. What's good?
Nothing. I'm good. I feel better than I did
last you're
week.
alive, yo. You're alive. Like, for real.
For real. Last week, I had a Band-Aid on it.
Last pod, we thought you were alive, and it was a little bit of a false alarm. You had a few more days of being down.
Oh, my gosh. I was like, I'm talking Tuesday, Wednesday, still down. Still feeling foggy in the head, couldn't concentrate, wanted to just sleep.
Different kind of cough. Your cough transformed to another kind of cough.
Waking me up in
the daycare cough went away.
Yes, it did. The wet daycare cough.
The wet daycare cough
had all that
went
fluid
away
behind it.
Yeah, let's cheers, man. I made you I made us some Boulevardiers here with a little bit of a chocolate twist. Oh. Some chocolate bitters in there, so it should be a little bit more body to it, which is I like that in a Boulevardier.
Well, that's nice. Oh.
Yeah, you get that?
Oh, I gotta be careful. Gotta watch that.
Yeah. You do. You gotta watch that.
I watch that.
Yep.
Don't ask for another one. I already know.
Oh no, this is it.
That's it.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit. But what's up with you though, man? Everything good with you? You feeling good? We know that.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really, really. This has been a great weekend so far. Really, really good.
Mother's Day weekend.
Hey,
shout out to the mamas.
Shout out to all the moms.
Shout out to the mamas.
All the mamas, babies, mamas.
The soon to be mamas.
The soon to be,
because you said the soon to be mamas, they can celebrate too, right?
Listen, you got a bun in the oven that's growing and leaching off of your system, your heart, your nervous system, the blood pumping. You are a mom.
Is there a month requirement on a pregnant woman that can celebrate Mother's Day?
Hell no. If you're pregnant and you know it,
she found out yesterday that she's what's the earliest they can find out? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks?
I don't know. 4 weeks.
4 weeks pregnant. She looked like y'all was just at the bar a couple nights ago. Yeah. She's 4 weeks pregnant. She said, "Hey, what's my Mother's Day gift?"
If you was just doing shots on Friday and you just found out that you a mom, you might want to wait about a month or two before you let everybody know. This might not be the one. You spin around next year.
Yeah, relax.
It's your time.
Relax. Bad timing. But if you got the bun in the oven, your belly's popping. You know what I'm saying?
If you are popped out there, please acknowledge you are a mom, and
you are to be acknowledged.
And fellas, get her that mom. I know it's gonna come out the day after, but you better have got her a mom to be card. Damn it.
Oh, they had those mom to be cards.
Mom to be cards, because I was pregnant one Mother's Day, and I got a mom to be card. Yes, they are out there. take the time. Go to the Hallmark card store. They have them. I think they have them everywhere.
Yeah,
go
they got cards for
Go
every
to
damn
the
thing.
card store. Don't just go to the section of some of the grocery stores, like Wegmans and Whole Foods, but or even Target, because they got aisles and aisles of cards. Take your time and be thoughtful and get her.
Don't wait till the day before.
Oh my gosh, like everybody we seen out today. Y'all know Mother's Day was coming every year. You know when it's coming. Yeah, time.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
So, your Mother's Day weekend, how do you feel about Mother's Day yourself? Like, are you really big on it?
Remember I said, you know what? I forget that I'm like a mom.
Yes.
Like when you have grown kids and they out the house and you're a mom, I feel like, oh yeah, I'm a mom. Yeah. So when they were younger, it was always, like, Mom, we're going to make you breakfast, make me cards, do all that kind of stuff. Oh, we're going to go somewhere and have brunch, or we go to church. And
how did you feel about that?
And I was really cool. It was fun, but I was tired.
Yeah, of course.
When you got more than one, you tired.
Yeah,
just all the time. You're just like, oh, I just want to sleep.
So is it a holiday? It's a Hallmark holiday, but it is a time to appreciate. And I acknowledge that. I'm with that. Do you look forward to it?
When it comes, yes, I start to think about not only me being a mom, but the moms or the mother figures who are also in my life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like my aunts and my grandma, and and my mom. And you think about folks, and you think about your journey, and even my journey to motherhood, and having my girls, and both of them were preemies, and just like getting used to that and being kind of like thrown into motherhood real quick. Yeah. And so now on the other side of it, when you're mothering adults, it's just like, it's a different thing. It's just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. They be giving some dope gifts though nowadays. They older now.
The kids got salaries.
Your weekend looking crazy.
My weekend is amazing. Let me just tell y'all.
Tell them about it.
Okay, so yesterday the stuff started arriving, right? Yesterday. So yesterday I got some 1-800. I got some flowers. Yeah, right?
You got some flowers.
They were from the girls, and then she sent me.
It's supposed to be from the girls and the dog.
And the dog and beans. And so I got a text that said, "Don't film anything because more stuff is coming tomorrow." So I'm like, and then here you go. You get a box. He goes to get the boxes from downstairs, and he comes up with a box. I'm like, really? You got some sneakers?
Oh yeah. I was like, you think they're sneakers, huh? You think they're sneakers?
And so I sit down at the table. He sits down. He's across from me. He's taking the sneakers. He's like, oh. He lifts the thing. Oh, these are. So I'm waiting on him to show me these sneakers, and then he hands it to me. and was like, these are for you.
Right, yeah. We're not going to talk about what they are. Tune into the Whiskey and Kick show. We will unbox these on the show.
They so fly, and I want to wear them, and we need to hurry up so I can wear my sneakers. Okay. And then I got myself some stuff.
At the same exact, they came at the same exact time.
They came at the same exact time.
Yeah.
I ordered myself some stuff from Sephora on Thursday, and then that came today. So I got myself some Fenty perfume, and I smell delicious.
Yeah, that stuff is nice.
Yeah, Rihanna
I gotta give her credit. It's nice.
If you haven't tried it or you heard that she has this exclusive perfume, so I got the small bottle because I wanted to see what it smelled like first before I committed $140 to a bottle. And now I'm just ready to just go ahead and jump all the way in on the deep end.
It's nice.
It's amazing.
It smells really good.
Yeah, so I got my box of that. But then I got more stuff today.
Yeah, we went out to the movies and came. We got people hitting us up, texting us, and calling us. Whatever. Y'all got packages.
You got a Mother's Day surprise at the concierge. If you live in our unit number, somebody put it in the residence group. You have a Mother's Day surprise. If anyone knows. And so I'm like, while we were at the movies, the concierge called me. She's like, you have something here in the lobby. It's been here for a couple of hours, and I think that someone's trying to surprise you. And I want to make sure that you get this. And it's like, well, I'm at the movies right now. I was like, can you just go put it outside the door? I'm thinking like, I saw those flowers there at the lobby. Those were some flowers.
That's crazy.
Like,
you saw those
before
we even
and
left.
the balloon. Yep, it was. That was it. So I'm like, well, I saw the flowers and the balloon. Like, what is this a big deal that everybody's talking about? Oh, honey, there was some Sherry's berries.
Sherry's berries. Ooh,
oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We got Sherry's berries.
We got a dozen chocolate covered strawberries, white chocolate.
Lord.
milk chocolate, and then the chocolate with the white drizzle on it.
Yeah,
We
like
about
the
to-
dark chocolate joints, right? It's like dark milk and wine.
We about to go in, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna rock with those in a little
Rock with
bit.
them with some wine, and then. But earlier, also from the girls, I got a FedEx box, and she's like, make sure he films you open it, and she's like, well, call us on FaceTime when you open it. I'm like, okay, all right. Open it. It's a wine IQ game and 2 cards. I'm like, oh, these are so cool. Thank you. I'm loving the wine cards because I want a wine game. So this is like perfect. And then I open the card. Open one card. It's got corn on it and it's sugary beans and all that kind of stuff in wine. And then I open another card and it's got like an insert. And I open the insert and I'm like, and it's like, you got him. Snag, you got him. And it's a picture of Badu and it's Erykah Badu tickets. Like,
Shout out to Jordan and Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Jordan.
Listen,
We conspired. She hit me
Yo.
up. She hit me up, yo.
I'm glad. Like, if one thing's for sure, my kids have listened to Erykah Badu before they were even here.
I'm looking forward to that show. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. I love
And
Erykah Badu.
and Yasin Bey is gonna be with it too.
And my favorite rapper
Yasin Bey is gonna be.
Yasin Bey.
Umi says.
is opening up.
Yeah, so your Mother's Day weekend's been lit.
Off the
And
chain.
then y'all supposed to do something tomorrow on actual Mother. We shoot on
it's actual
Saturdays, y'all.
Mother's Day.
So tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
In in this dimension. By the time you guys listen to this, you'll be in a whole other dimension. So, but Mother's Day is tomorrow, so you supposed to do some more stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna hit up a movie tomorrow and chill. Like,
Yeah.
get something to eat.
Be
and
dope.
Chill. And then today you took me to the Cinebistro.
Oh yeah, we went and did one of those. I think we might have talked about the other one when we did it on the show, but we went to the Cine Bistro. What's it called, CMX, out at Tyson's Corner in Virginia, Northern Virginia.
Ooh, honey.
And it's one of those dine-in type of spots. It was really nice, man. It's really really nice.
The food was slamming.
The leather chairs are plush.
Oh yes.
They had little lights. You can put a little spotlight on your food. I do like that they don't serve during the movie. That's good because it's not interrupting the movie.
Yes.
The food was amazing.
Let me tell you.
Oh Lord!
I had white goose white sliders and truffle fries.
And that had Kobe. I think mine was like Kobe beef. Was it Kobe beef burger? I think it was something like that. It might, no, Angus. It was Angus.
Oh, it was Angus.
Delicious burger, yo. And the fries, truffle fries, were amazing. The cocktail was amazing. You had wine.
I had wine. I had petite, and it was one of my faves. And it was so nice to see it on the menu. Like, shout out to them for having a Petite Sirah Petit Verdot blend on the menu for a movie.
Yeah.
10 ounces of wine? What? Yes.
But before we get too far away from it, though,
Yes.
let's talk about this Mother's Day thing. You had some things you wanted to get off your chest or touch on as far as Mother's Day.
Oh, what women really want for Mother's Day.
What do women really want for Mother's
There's
Day?
a whole conversation about it. Like, guys, ask us what we want for Mother's Day. The dads to the moms or whoever. If you got a mom in your life, ask her what she wants or listen to her when she says, I'm tired and I just want a day to myself.
That seems to be the common thread.
Take the children away from her and give her the day. Give her a spa day on Mother's Day. Give her some money and say, here, go do what you want to. Give her a hotel room away from everybody and with a book, a bottle of wine.
She gonna spend the night there?
And some PJs and leave her alone.
She gonna spend the night there?
Yes.
Who gonna take care of the kids?
He is. The point of this is some relaxation, which means not them kids.
So I mean, what sparked this conversation? Are guys striking out?
I think in many instances they are striking out, or in many instances women are saying like a whole day is planned for them that they don't want.
Oh, so we all gonna go out and do something together, and she still gotta be watching and chasing after them kids.
She's still controlling these kids. You got to get these kids dressed.
And in her mind, she's saying what? Fuck them kids.
Yes, you want a little time with the kids. Now, don't get me wrong. We are moms, and yes, you do want the acknowledgement, the
You
love,
want the breakfast in bed? You want the burnt toast? You want the burnt toast in bed, baby?
And then send me to a really nice place later that I can go eat.
To make up for it.
Yes. So then there was a girl on Instagram who I follow, Christina Rice. I want to give her props because I love her. She did like a mini poll as well. And she got a list of things that women gave back as responses for what they want for Mother's Day.
Let's hear. I want to hear about this.
This list, OMG. Okay, an all expense paid trip to St. Lucia and some flowers. Love the roses anytime, in all caps. Next up, we got flowers, breakfast, money, a day to myself, a quiet day with my kids, $1,000 and a paid stay at a room on a beach nearby alone.
Said, give me $1,000 a Mother's Day?
Yes, to spend with family and close friends. All right. My house paid off. Oh shit. A day free of pain and spending time with my son. Maybe someone who has condition. Pain. Yeah. 24 hours alone to sit with my thoughts.
Damn.
A vacation for me. More. A gift of travel. Or a gift set of floating sauna, massage, hair, nails, makeup, shopping, that feel good outfit. Open toe, high heel shoes, accessories, lovely dinner at the feel good spot. Somebody said a brand new G-Wagon, complete with a bow. Okay, here's a recurring thing. A peaceful day in a beautiful hotel room alone. Skincare, books, a million. But skincare, like the skincare section at TJ Maxx.
Yo, listen.
I be in there for hours.
Listen, son. I'm not even going to talk about our trip to Marshall's today.
I needed my serum.
That place is crazy.
Another woman said my hair done. Another woman said a house and a car cleaned. My house and my car cleaned.
We talked about that the other day about is getting the house, getting a maid service really cleaning. A good Mother's Day gift. And I guess it depends on what mother you ask.
Yeah, because one of my friends said that was a gift to herself, that she... that was what she gifted herself. A deep cleaning of her house.
She paid for it. She
paid for it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
$10,000 to invest in.
That's a crazy gift to yourself.
Yeah. $10,000 to invest in my business. A personal assistant. A day to sleep with no interruptions. And the last one, some great sex.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So
those are interesting. I mean, what that list tells me is that it really just, you have to listen to your person. If you're a child, tune in, lock in, tune into your mom. If you're a husband or tune into your wife, a boyfriend, you tune into your lady. You know what I'm saying? And cater to her what she might need for or want for Mother's Day. There's no blanket response when it comes to this.
No, but did you see the recurring theme of alone?
Yeah, people want breaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot about how things are on a day-to-day basis.
Women are tired.
Right.
Yeah. Tired. We want a break.
Right.
Alone.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. What did y'all did y'all celebrate Mother's Day? The mothers out there, what did y'all get?
Well, did you buy yourself a gift? Because I also asked my friends that on Facebook. Like, do you buy yourself a gift?
You said you put that on Facebook, and people were kind of surprised. Some people were like, they hadn't thought about that. Is it really a bad time to buy yourself a gift?
Hell to the no.
It's just an excuse.
I'm a mama.
Right.
I've worked hard as a mom. I have pushed. Okay, I didn't push them out of the JJ.
Yeah.
But I did deliver them. Okay. And I did raise them and rear them and produce some pretty fine citizens. Okay. I think that should be celebrated.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all mothers.
Shout out to all the moms.
Shout out to
all
y'all.
the moms. And shout out to the dog moms and to the plant moms. All the moms.
Yeah, I'm getting carried away now. I'm just gonna say you getting carried away. Beans just walked out after you said that shit. He was like yeah, she's stretching it. She put pause. She pushing it.
He walked out.
He walked out. So she said that.
He's so shady.
I sent my mom some flowers for Mother's Day, which is the usual. I've sent her cherries berries before for Mother's Day. I sent her what's the big fruit thing?
Oh, edible arrangements.
Yeah, I've sent her one of those. Well, I think my dad ate most of it. So that's the usual, and then these days with technology and stuff, my mom got her flowers yesterday, I think. She texted me, thanks for my flowers, all excited, but text, I didn't get a call, just got a text. You gotta love it, yo. Technology.
I sent my mom orchids.
Yeah.
And I ordered them on Amazon. Amazon does Mother's Day deliveries.
Yo, shout out to you for finding that. That was easy.
It was easy.
It was so much easier than going through any other flower delivery place.
It really was. Anyway, I think it was cheaper.
It was cheaper too, for sure. Yeah, because you didn't pay all that delivery. The delivery is like one of the biggest parts of that whole situation, that whole racket.
So this is a genius. Shout out to Bezos or whoever. Thanks. This was a good one. The Mother's Day flowers thing delivery, hands down.
Did you get a picture of them? Did she send you a picture? My mom ain't sent me a damn thing. I don't know if she posted Facebook.
Maybe tomorrow I'll get a picture. I'll ask her.
I'm curious to how they look.
Yeah.
She said she seemed like your mom too.
Yeah, she said they were beautiful.
Really nice. Yeah.
She said they were absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So
yeah, but my mom sent me flowers today with the cherries berry, and they are gorgeous.
Yeah, the flowers she sent you was fire.
Gorgeous flowers.
The one that the girls sent too.
The girls know I love lilies. I love any type of lily, and I got Peruvian lilies this time, and I got gold leaf flowers. And these flowers are dipped in gold or something. And then my mom knows that I love purple is my favorite color, and the arrangement, white roses with purple additional flowers stuck, and they smell ridiculous.
Yeah, they smell great. So. Like we walked up to our apartment after the movies, and they were sitting outside the door. Like as soon as you turn the corner, you could smell it. The whole situation.
Ooh, they are lovely. I'm happy. Nice. I'm very happy. I feel the love.
You feel the love, baby.
I feel the love from everybody. I thank everyone. Good, and then tomorrow, one of my daughters will be home to hang out with me. So we get to catch up and listen to her, and she's gonna tell me things that she tells me.
Right.
We have great conversations.
Tells me things that she's such an actress. Hilarious, yo.
She's so great. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. I know it.
So I did have a not necessarily that I had a topic. It is a topic, but it's something that we've been that's been in our a topic in our household for a couple weeks, I guess, right? Beans is up in my face. He's really
doomed in.
He's really locked in because he had his squeaky toy. He likes to, as soon as he hears us talking, he likes to go get his trumpets and starts biting into these squeaky toys.
Yes.
And I took it from him. He thought I was going to throw it, and I didn't. I put it away. And now he's like, where is it? Where is it?
Where is it?
So I just wanted to give y'all an update of what's going on with the dude.
Yeah.
He'll probably go get another toy now.
I'm going to find another one.
Yeah, this topic in our household lately of luggage.
Yes.
Luggage is where it started, right?
It's where it started. And it's gone into other things.
Now, I'll say that this really started during our Costa Rica trip because that duffel bag, carrying that duffel bag around, remember we had to spend all that time in Charlotte Airport and in these different places, and just moving around with that duffel on my back was too much. And I'm like, yo, I need to figure something out. I need to get a luggage situation. Now, that was a long time ago. But fast forward, and I caught the luggage bug. I started looking. I started researching.
Yes.
And I don't know how I found the particular brand that I was looking at, but this whole topic of investing in luggage came up. Now, what were your feelings about that specific? Do you have feelings about that?
Okay, so
or in your approach, what's your approach as well?
So I'm twofold in it because I have been traveling lately. We did Lodi. I did Lodi. Before that, in April, I did New York. We did Costa Rica. We've gone to Fort Lauderdale. We've been traveling. I have looked at luggage. I decided to go with Swiss gear because I thought, okay, these are hard tops. I know that they throw the luggage around and, the bags are going to get busted up. I was looking at Away luggage. Like I was prepared.
Oh, the brand Away.
The brand Away.
Yeah,
I was prepared to purchase Away with the carry-on bag that matched. Like it was like a carry-on kind of duffel.
Yeah.
But ultimately, and I'm cheap.
Right.
And I can acknowledge that I'm cheap on certain things. And when you live next door to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Home Goods, it spoils you in a way that you can just go over there. I'm still getting quality luggage. I have 2 Swiss Gear suitcases that are thebomb.com. They've made it. They've traveled. They hold stuff and nothing is busted apart or anything. So that's been my thing. But I've always, because I even talk about it with my daughters, because I've told them, you should have proper luggage when you're traveling.
Right.
You should have a proper set. You should have a proper carry-on. You should have a proper this. So, and my kids know me. So, Jordan sent me purple luggage that she knows I absolutely want. And so it's just a matter of, okay, now what? And then you're looking at this Matrix bulletproof Kevlar type luggage. And it's just like, okay, so if he's about to step his luggage up,
we're gonna step.
I'm gonna have to step my shit up. But I love a good luggage. I love old school luggage. I love trunks.
I like the fabric luggage.
Yes,
Zipper on the top, zipper over the middle.
Yes, I love the good stuff. I love a good weekender leather. Coach used to make a really great weekender leather bag. I think they still make it, but whatever.
Probably.
But. So,
I posted to social media about this luggage thing, and it went crazy.
Listen,
there were so many comments on this.
Y'all don't talk about nothing else. We post about the podcast, and y'all don't say nothing.
You don't say nothing.
He posted about some luggage, and
it went crazy.
Oh
right?
my gosh!
And the recurring theme throughout. Now it went all over the place. It went from every end of this poll, or whatever you want to call it.
Because some people, the TJ Maxx people,
were there. They were like, "Yo, I go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, and I get my luggage. You can get really good luggage there. Boom, boom." Mm-hmm. And then there's people like, "I got such and such. I have Away, or I have July, or I have MVST. MVST is the one that I've already bought my bag. It's just a matter of when it's going to get here. It was supposed to get here today. That would have been a good talking piece, but it didn't get here in time.
I'm sorry. Did you say you bought it?
Yeah, I got the small joint. Yeah, so that's on the way. So the pressure is gonna be on.
Do you see my face, y'all?
Yeah, I got that back.
Did he just say?
Yeah.
He didn't tell me.
Because sometimes it's just kind of like, wow, like ooh, boom, boom. Like you want to shock people.
Now I'm behind the 8 ball here.
Not really.
And I gotta get that.
We don't have a trip coming up really soon, so you're good. You're good. You got time. You had to see my bag and see if this is the route you want to go, because you might want to go a whole different route. You said you were looking at Away, right? Or July.
What was the one that Jordan sent me? Jordan sent me Delis or
Base,
Base,
BEIS.
BEIS.
But anyway, so yeah, this topic is interesting because some people do have this mentality of investing in luggage, because if you spend a good penny on your luggage, it's possible that it's gonna last you a lifetime. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So otherwise you can end up replacing these every 5-7 years or so, maybe.
Listen,
or a little bit more, maybe. What?
Fashioneer, may he rest in peace, Andre Talley-Leon, had Louis Vuitton trunks that were gifted to him over 20, 30 years ago.
Straight up.
Premium quality.
Yeah.
He monogrammed his luggage. His luggage went up for auction.
Word.
Because the luggage was in such pristine condition. It's the only way that he travels. Right. If he goes to Europe for a certain amount of time, he would put his stuff in the trunks. He would take his luggage, and LV was what he,
Now that's interesting, because that same day of that post, right, with everybody commenting, like I told you, I went downstairs. I think I went to get us something to eat or something in that regard. Mm-hmm. And one of our neighbors, who was also on that post, my man Will, he He was in Badass Coffee. He steps outside. He sees you walking by, and we start talking about luggage on the street. And Will is of a certain mentality, right? Like he's like, I'm gonna do my thing in style. And we talked about, even when you invest in luggage, it's some people like, I'm not spending all that money just for it to get thrown around and scratched up and all this stuff. And then I noticed when I did the research that people look at that like a pair of jeans, that the wear and tear on the luggage builds the character of the bag. It's not damaging the bag. It's just scratched up and whatever, and it is what it is. And that's building character. So it's a different approach to the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like saying that his is in immaculate shape and whatnot. But people look at that as a thing. Like, it's building character over time.
Fast forward to the podcast that I listened to the other day. I think it was Friday. Shout out to Ratchet and Respectable. Demetria was talking about she was flying business class, and she was talking to the gentleman who was next to her, and he sat down with this amazing Gucci duffel, and he said he travels with it, and it was from 4 seasons ago, and that it 4 seasons of fashions ago and it's his like a go-to travel bag. And that takes us, I think, to what we were also talking about purchasing business class and first class tickets for travel.
Right. So before we go there,
go there,
we gotta go there. We gotta talk about that.
I am following the points guy, and I have a plan on these Emirates seats. So
let's go there now. So it still works. The segue got flipped, but we gonna still go there. So because they kind of go hand in hand, right? So we had been talking about flying business class or first class on some flights, right? I don't think, flying to Rochester, New York is a 45-minute flight. That's not worth it, in my opinion.
Right.
Even Miami is like 2.5 hours. You might be on the brink of it at that point, but flying to like Cali?
Yes.
Yeah. Nah.
Which I have done.
Yeah, which I've done multiple times.
First class.
That's a business class, first class situation.
Absolutely.
Now,
like the girls who we were flying with back from Costa Rica, they flew first class.
Yeah. Maya and I forgot her name. Yeah. She was homie too. She was cool. Howard, right? She
works at Howard.
Yeah. Yeah, they flew first class, and it's that's a good look. Like that's a worth the investment. Yeah, you got a few hours on the plane. So when you're in first class or business class, should your luggage match the situation?
Your luggage is covered for check-ins. You don't pay additional for your bags when you're flying first class.
Oh, so you don't even have to carry the joints on if you don't want to.
You don't have to. It's all included.
Right, but sometimes you might want to because you don't want to have to go down to the baggage claim and all that stuff and whatnot. You want to just bring your little bag on you on the plane.
I if I'm flying first class, I want to look cute. I want to have my shit. Everything needs to be together.
Here we are. Look at it. You're the segue queen. You know that? You be segueing without knowing it. Come on, man.
That's why I'm your wife. That's why I'm your wife. But I want to be cute.
Traveling in style, right?
Traveling in style. I want my shit to look good. I want my bag to look good. If I'm putting it up, I want it to be something like, yes, darling, do you see this bag?
That was another piece, like the whole traveling in style thing. Like, so we're used to over the years, when we were younger, up till now. When you travel, you going for comfort.
Yeah, sweats.
Right? Some sweats.
Yes.
Some sweats, motherfuckers be out there with flip flops on.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like the most comfortable stuff you can possibly find.
You seen Monique talk about the girls in the PJs and the bonnets coming to the airport, and so I come from a time period, or my grandparents were always of the you got dressed to travel. Remember Pan Am Airlines and TWA and all those things. The ladies were in suits. The gentlemen were in suits. I mean, they could also still smoke on planes, but they were dressed.
Oh, the thought of it is crazy.
It is. But they were dressed like, business attire.
Yes.
And travel and dressed in a way.
I had a conversation with my boy Donnie. And we talked about the idea of traveling in style, and he mentioned that it was something that he had thought about. I think we should call him. Let's see if we can get him.
Let's call him.
Let's see if we can call Donnie and
Make sure the girls don't have him tied up.
Yeah, what was I called? Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom.
Yo.
Hey, Donnie, what's up, boy? This is your man Brocky and Trina from the Brunch podcast. You are live on the air, baby.
Hi, Donnie.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
We're great.
Good, man. We over here having this conversation. We started off talking about luggage, and then, of course, the natural progression for this conversation took us to traveling in style, right? This concept. And you and I had a little bit of a conversation about this. Trina just brought up the fact that, back in the day, like you spoke about your grandparents and stuff.
Yes, TWA, Pan Am Airlines in suits, and the ladies were in skirts and jackets and their hats and luggage and gloves and all that kind of stuff. And
they smoked.
Trina said the same exact thing. She said the same exact thing.
Gosh.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
That's great. Like, that's great.
Airline seats look like sofas.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
right?
did.
Now, so you and I, like I said, we talked a little bit about traveling style as it relates to the luggage and flying business class. Do you have to kind of fit the bill? Like if you're there, you should you look like you belong there? But what's your approach to this idea of traveling in style?
So all right, the idea of you have to, I don't believe that, right? I believe it's all a choice. Everything's a choice, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, for a while, I've been like, I've traveled for comfort. So, I'll have on some like sweatpants and a shirt, some sneakers, and I'm like, yo, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But all the while, I'm sitting there trying to think about like, how can I dress up but still be comfortable? Because sometimes, if you're in a suit, you look good, but for a 3 to 4 hour flight, that may not be that comfortable.
Right. Yeah. You might start sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this shirt, it'll be useless once I land.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I've been slowly picking up little bit of pieces that are like a little bit more business casual. They, like I'll give you a good example. Like, there are some golf pants that look dressy, but have a little bit of elasticity in them.
Yep, exactly.
They look a little bit more professional, so you can like
breathability.
You can do yoga in them joints.
Yeah, they breathe better.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. They keep you cool.
Yep.
They flex. So I've been picking up these little pieces here and there where I'm like, yes. So I can do a they got now the dress sneaker. It's like a dressy shoe with the sneaker sole.
Cole Haan.
Good old Cole Haan, baby.
Good old Cole Haan. So you got that. You got the what do they call it? The non-wrinkle dress shirt.
The non-wrinkle. They got that for the ladies too. The non-wrinkle tops.
No iron.
Yeah. So I've been picking up pieces because I was like, yo, I'm at that point now where I just be like, look, I want to be comfortable, but I want to potentially get a business connect.
You don't want to look like you heading to South Beach.
Right. I want to listen. If I'm in the airport and someone looks at me and they're like, hey, I might want to strike up a conversation with this young man. Maybe there's something here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the look I want.
Donnie, we're a little bit older, so I think we got to put ourselves on the right side of that conversation. Mm-hmm. Somebody might be like, man, this guy looks old and wise. Maybe I should tap and see to a conversation, see if he can give me some wisdom.
Oh my God.
Right.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Oh my God.
There is that. Because in my mind, I still think I'm the young guy.
Right.
The young guys looking at me talking about look at this old head.
Look at old head over here with the comfortable pants on.
They're about to call you Unc.
Yeah, you sitting there,
What is that, a Gucci belt?
and you sitting in first class, you know what I'm saying? Not minding your business and comfortable.
Yeah.
How do you feel about flying first class or business class?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not been able to justify the cost.
Really?
Oh.
I want to do it. Listen, I want to do it, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for like a long flight, like you know, a 13-hour flight, something like that, where you're like, listen, this was worth it because
6 hours ain't worth it. Cali's not worth it.
Cali?
No, absolutely not. I could sleep that whole flight.
Well, Donnie, you've always been a professional sleeper, bro. You're different. You're different. I will sleep 30 minutes of that flight tops, and that's chopped up.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm asleep before we reach altitude.
Oh my gosh! Wow, no.
And then I'm waking up. Listen, and if you have a meal, I'm waking up for the meal, and I'm back to sleep afterwards. So it's gotta be a 9+ hour trip where I'm like, this will be worth it because the distance between these seats are a little bit, that's too tight for that long. So
you also have 2 little ones, and a wife, so you have to take those things into consideration for sure.
Right, definitely.
Hey, listen. I was thinking about a solo trip.
I know you were. I'll set you up for that.
Listen, if we're all going, it's out the window. Listen, I'm gonna tell Keisha and be like, hey, listen, we're getting 1 first class ticket and we're gonna take shifts.
Oh my God.
We're
Take shifts.
Oh my God.
You had your daughter sit up there by herself for like 3 hours.
Oh my God. No, just him and Keisha.
It's 1 and 3. It's 1 and 3.
Oh, both 1 and 3.
Oh my God.
That's fantastic.
1 person in first class, the rest of them in the back.
That is fantastic.
Mercy.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the first leg.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
You talking about a $300 trip being $900?
Listen, man, it's no joke, yo. It's no joke.
Yeah, I
that
think
day that separates people right there. First class really separates people.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It really does. I think it's a thing. Like, I've been following the points guy. I'm a points guy person. And I look at all of his deals and all of his recommendations, and I send Rocky all of the new stuff about all of the Emirates, because my deal is we're flying Emirates somewhere, and we're getting that pod with the bed that, lays out and change clothes and take a shower on the flight and all that kind of stuff. That's something that we're going to do that.
Yes, indeed.
That's a goal. That's a goal.
Oh,
that's
yes.
a goal. And I'm telling you, a lot of the people that are in first class are most like I have. This is anecdotal. I have no data to support this, but a lot of this comes from work points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These are people who fly for work.
A lot.
Rack up 1 million points.
Yes.
And then get to fly whenever they want, wherever they want.
That's true.
In business class.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And I've seen, like, back in the days, we used to choose our credit cards because we was flying so much. So we used to choose our credit cards, which gave us the best amount of points. We had the Southwest where we had the buddy pass. So, we had one person flying for free every time.
Yep.
Let me share a story with both of y'all. My first time flying anywhere is when I left Rochester / Buffalo to go to San Antonio, Texas for boot camp.
Wow.
Right? For the Air Force. My second time flying was, of course, to fly to Rochester from there after I completed basic training and stuff, or tech school. I think it was, right? Was it tech school that we got to go home? It wasn't after tech school. That flight, somehow, I got bumped up to a first class flight. That was my second flight ever. I sat in first class going home.
Oh, that's rough.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how I had no idea how flights worked or anything. Yeah. I was a young kid and I flew first class, and that can really mess you up.
It could.
It could.
Yes.
It could. And I spilled spaghetti on my shirt that day. I remember that.
Listen. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something very similar. Like my first NFL football game, we got some scalp tickets that was at like the, I don't know, like the 100 level or something like that, right? And so you can go in. We was inside. We was at the restaurant. I was like, oh
Living
man, this
it.
is a cool way to watch the game. This is awesome. And then I got some tickets to another NFL game some other time,
The
and I'm
400s.
walking up, and I'm exactly.
In the 400s.
So I'm walking to the 200 level to go inside where I know all those restaurants were, and the guy was like, "Nah, you got to keep going up." I was like, "Huh?"
He's like, keep walking till your nose start bleeding. Then that's where you
Right.
at. That's
I
where
was
you're supposed
like,
to be.
listen, after that experience, I was like, can't go to a football game unless I get that other ticket.
Yeah. Well,
Club level.
I
Right?
quickly said, "Nah, I'm gonna stay and coach." So that was a fluke. That was a fluke.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
a-
man.
Right.
Appreciate you, man. Good
Hey,
combo
you-
right there.
Let me ask you one question though.
Yeah.
So when you're on the plane and you know that first class, business class is a goal, right? You want to be there. How do you feel every time you're walking past those seats and they're looking up at you and you're looking down at them as you
I feel
keep
no-
walking past?
How about you, Trina? I feel no way.
I feel like I should be in first class.
I don't feel no way. There hasn't been if we're in a position in life that if we want to fly first class, then we can buy first class tickets.
Yeah, we can.
So if we're choosing coach, we're fortunate. We all are. You
You're
too.
blessed.
And if we're choosing coach, if we're in coach, that means we chose coach.
Yeah.
So I don't feel no way. Well, I'm passing
mean-
by. It's not like I can't be there. If I wanted to be there, I'd be there. But I choose not to because it costs a lot of money, and I don't want to spend it at that time.
It's not worth it to fly to Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
It's 2.5 hours.
It ain't worth it. to
You're up
me.
and you're down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could pick a seat in row 5 or row 6, and I'm real close to first
Good
class.
money. I got the travel. I got the travel agent right next to me. She be finding the
I be
tickets.
finding the flights, the tickets, the seats.
Our
all
Fort
that
Lauderdale
stuff.
stuff was straight. We was at the front of the plane damn near.
Yeah, we were. At the,
And we're on
Listen,
Jet.
I'm the same way.
And we was on JetBlue, and the only difference between their business class and their regular class is a different color stripe on the seat.
yep, that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
Wow.
Yo, man, appreciate you. Yo, shout out to Donnie. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Good input, brother. Good
Yeah,
input,
no
man.
problem, no problem.
You
Appreciate
built
it,
for this
appreciate
con. You built for this
I
podcasting.
wanted to make sure the girls didn't have you tied up and was doing the Indian dance around you or anything.
it. Nah, actually, I tied them up before I got on the
Shout out to Mr. Mom over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mr. Bob.
Yes.
All right, son.
All
All
right.
right, man. Take
Later.
it easy. See you, Trina.
Later.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Donnie always providing the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious.
Yes.
Yo, before we just wrap up this travel segment, right?
not
I get
done.
to it. Oh, we're not done. We have a few things, but the TSA pre and clear. Can you explain that to the people?
So
Those
yes.
who don't know, and it's worth give them a little input.
So TSA pre is for domestic flights. You put your information in, you kind of get like a background check that makes you available, like you're clear, like you're clear to, you've been vetted to go through these special lines within the continuous United States airports, and you can bump to the other lines instead of sitting in general population.
Gin pop.
Jump out. I believe
It is.
This-
It's very convenient.
I believe the price is $78 for 5 years.
5 years, yo.
5 years.
It's worth it, yo.
And if you are a federal civilian, such as myself, it comes free of charge to
Oh,
you.
man.
As long as you have your background investigation and you're current as a civilian. TSA pre is included with your CAC cards or your access cards for your federal civilian
money.
work. The clear is basically for international travel. Clear, I believe, is $100 for 5 years. And it applies to international locations. So it's another method of background investigations, clearing and vetting you that you have been, your background has been scoped and you've been cleared by the government to move through. And it's another processing line. And so if you know that you're traveling abroad, this is a great investment, and it's also for 5 years. And no, you don't get it for free if you're a federal employee. You got to pay for Clear.
Yeah.
I think they give you the first month of Clear free, At airports, if they're trying to move lines through, there are clear agents that are trying to pull people over out of Gen Pop to give them the clear so they can get through the line. So they are really great tools to help you move through airports and not be stuck in lines, especially the airports that have big clogs of people waiting to try to get through security.
Yeah, man. TSA pre is coming in the clutch. Come through in the clutch for us.
Absolutely.
When you see that line going through security, and you don't have to take your shoes off. You just, you know what I'm saying, put your laptop and stuff in your bag in the little thing.
Put everything in the bag and just go through.
You don't even have to, and they're like, yo, no, don't worry about it.
Leave your jewelry on.
Yeah, keep that stuff on.
Just go through.
Boom, and you get money.
Boom. Yeah.
You know, over in the regular line, yo, you be stripping down.
You be getting butt naked.
You be in your underwear in that joint,
People be walking barefoot.
Yeah. You know, people be flying with just flip flops on too, so they be barefoot.
Barefoot walking through the thing.
Barefoot walking through the thing. So
yeah,
I
think
just a little tip for y'all. Man,
great investments.
For those who might travel a little bit,
especially if you know you're traveling. If you're going internationally, Clear is like the way to go to get you through.
We gotta get our Clear joint, yo.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving around real soon.
Absolutely. You know Watch us. We're gonna be out here.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Brunch.
We should really get our Clear soon. And we gotta get our Clear in our damn Easy Pass, like we always say. Anyway, yo, let's move on to the next topic, man.
Yes. So everyone has their dream list of where they want to go and what they want to see, where they want to travel to. And for me, I have the 5 places that I want to go to internationally. I ain't even look at the United States.
You didn't look domestic at all?
Listen.
Set me up. We said we was doing both.
I didn't have time to think about domestic. I know we want to go. Y'all? We want to go to New Orleans. That's the guy. We both ain't never been.
You just shitted on one of my joints.
Listen, I didn't put any domestic places here. You want to know where I want to go? I'm gonna tell you places that I want to go out of the country because I don't want to be here.
You see the setup, y'all? You see the setup? Anyway,
I just wanted to be true with the top 5 places that I want to visit. Okay, so here we go. Number one for me is Croatia. Croatia is on my list because they got some great history. Croatia has a wine history where they put wine in terracotta pots and they put it in water and they let the wine ferment down there and then you taste it and it's amazing. And I've had Croatian wine. I've shared Croatian on my socials. And I think that it is a place that I really want to experience and learn more about the food, the culture, the people. And I want to go on one of those river cruises because Croatia is apparently popping on the water scene.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, the French island of Guadeloupe. I want to go somewhere where everybody ain't going. Okay? It's in the Caribbean. It's an archipelago of 12 islands, mini islands that make up all of Guadeloupe. But it looks really beautiful. It looks like it's just fresh and ripe and ain't a lot of people been there posting a whole lot of shit. So I want to go to Guadeloupe. Okay. Next, my trip that got canceled because of COVID, my Bali trip.
We're going to make this happen, baby. We're going to make your Bali trip happen.
Bali is it's probably at the top of it's probably number 1 over Croatia, but I just put it
Bali is number 1 for you.
Bali
Come
is
on,
one.
man.
I've been trying to get to Bali forever. I want to see the gold Buddhas. I want to go to all the temples. I want to experience the monkeys. I want to experience all the culture, all the food, all the meditation shrines, all that good stuff. Bali. Want to do that.
Okay.
Next, Singapore. Singapore because the visuals that I've seen, not only of the technology of the country and the lighting and the parks and the just the buildings and the options and the rooftops and all these things. Singapore was also part of the trip that I was supposed to go to Bali. So it's still on my list because I was really excited to experience Singapore.
No doubt.
So that's on my list. And then finally, my 5th place, Argentina.
Oh, that's a good one.
Argentina has a vast territory of wine. Okay. I want to enjoy the food. I want to enjoy the dancing. I want to enjoy the music, the culture, the wine, the people, just everything. I've made a couple of wine connections, and I think I can kind of work this through so that I can get some good tours.
Yeah.
For us to really experience and sit out
like the way you
at
thinking.
a farm somewhere, somebody's vineyard. We're going to sit somewhere and really experience some true Argentinian wine.
We've had a lot of Argentinian wine.
Shout out to Vino Argentina and
shout out to
Veronica and all that, and the embassy to Argentina.
We've been
all
at
that
the Argentina embassy a few times. Two, 3 times.
So those are my 5 international places that I would like to go.
All right. Well, and the beans is past gas right under me.
He probably did.
Oh, that's rude. All right. So I alter mine a little bit. I took my 2 domestic joints off.
Really?
Yeah, for the sake of the conversation, since you popped the international shit up on me the last second.
Just like you got this luggage coming here at the last second.
There ain't no last second. That's just the first piece of many. I'm getting a bigger piece too, if I like it. That is. So my top 5 international travel destinations. At the very top of my list is my dream trip, Egypt. That's a go, right? Egypt is a go for me. I want to go there, and we plan on going there.
Yes.
London is on as high on my list. You know, I like city type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love going to the beach and all those things too. Yes. But the city, I want to go to London and just absorb the city and the, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what their pollution is like.
Yes.
The buildings and you know what I mean? And
the food. The old money of London.
I want to see London, yo.
All the benefits of colonization.
All that. China. I would love to go to China and just see like the population and the people, so many people, the technology, all those things. I would love to go to China and see, and then the ping pong. I love table tennis.
Oh goodness!
And they get busy over there. I would love to visit their Olympic table tennis facilities, and I know someone who went. So
wow.
So that's the thing. Italy. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I was supposed to go to Italy when I was in the military, and those orders got canceled, and I was very unhappy about it. Italy is definitely high on the list. The food, I'm very interested in. You know what I'm saying? All the food and stuff, the pasta and sauces.
Italy is
all
amazing.
Those things. Lastly, you're probably going to be surprised, but Indonesia.
So Bali.
Huh?
So Bali.
Well.
Or just total Indonesia.
Yeah, the Indonesia is so yes, Bali, but Indonesia meaning what a lot of people don't realize is that Indonesia has the biggest Muslim population in the world. So I would love to go there and visit some of the mosques and just be among the people, you know what I'm saying, the practicing Muslims and stuff in Indonesia. That would be a great trip, just see what it's like there, because it's Asia, you know what I'm saying, but it's Muslim, and I just know that I would love to experience that. You know what I'm saying? So Indonesia for sure, and we can do that a double. You know what I'm saying? Double.
So exactly. One matching
Bali. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We could make that. That could be a thing. That could be a really dope trip.
That could be like a 14-day excursion.
Listen, man.
That could be dope.
Now, for my 50th, you know, I'm trying to do the you know, we trying to do a I don't know if Egypt is gonna work. Egypt, it will either have to be just go to Egypt or do this South African cruise. Okay. Which seems to be a very rare thing, but I need to get in contact with the people and see how often they do it. Okay. But a cruise to a bunch of African countries would be super dope.
Absolutely.
So I want to make multiple trips to Africa.
Yes.
I want to go to Ghana. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. We cannot go to Guinea-Bissau because it's very violent, from what I understand. But
how's Cameroon?
Gabon. I'm not sure about Cameroon, but Gabon, from what I understand, is a place to be visited. And of course, Gabon is where my dad's side. Traced back to Gabon, and my mom's side traced back to Guinea-Bissau. So you know, I'm interested. I want to go. I want to go to Ghana for sure, and just experience those things. And it'd be dope for us to go out there together.
Absolutely, I think
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
maybe we could flip up to Liberia to see my aunt.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Listen,
Got a big old house and she's
stay over there.
chilling.
We might not come back.
Yeah, cousins in Kenya too.
Yeah, might not come back, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was dope. That's some some of those things were predictable, and of course some of them might be a little bit more of a surprise.
I was really I didn't think about China.
Yeah.
And in London, I mean, I want to go to London. It's just not at the top because you see my places like Croatia. And, I was really on the fence about Istanbul because Istanbul is another place that I want to go to. And it's like a strong Muslim population for Istanbul as well.
Yeah. It is. And, from what I knew, from what I understood back in the day, they were a little bit more westernized, and if you get too Muslim out there, you might have some problems. Oh, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, which is insane. But I actually talked to people who were from there and were facing oppression just for practicing and stuff like that because they were trying to be more Western.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. It's crazy.
That's really crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Some of those countries, but yeah, this is like the travel episode.
Hey,
I like
think
it.
we shared so much stuff. Like,
yeah, this is good. I like this. This is fun, man.
Tell us your luggage woes.
Yo, stay tuned. Man. I'll get my bag in. This was supposed to come in today. I'm so mad it didn't arrive. Ruined the whole situation, but not really.
Let me find out. We about to do an unboxing of Brocky's luggage on Where's Brunch.
Well, it's an unboxing. It's gonna happen. Where it's gonna land, we're not sure yet.
Okay.
A lot of changes are on the horizon. I think I'll save that for the next episode, maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe after that. But Whiskey and Kicks is still gonna be thriving, but it might be something else. I think we're in a good space, man. I think we should just leave it at the travel situation. I think
this was a great episode.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun, man.
It's crazy.
Especially since both of us was coming from the movies. We were full. We were tired. Gosh. It was raining out. We just wanted to get in sweats and chill on the couch.
Oh my gosh, I want to get in sweats, y'all. Like, I love y'all. I wanted to get in sweats. I wanted to take my clothes off. You know how you got your outside clothes and you come in the house and then you want to put your inside clothes on, but you can't put your inside clothes on because we got a pod. I'm like,
yeah, look, me and Trina got outside sweats and inside sweats. All right, it's two different types of sweats.
I wanted to put on my inside clothes, okay?
Yeah.
I wanted to sit down and relax, but this was great, and I think it's a good conversation. It's more for us to talk about as far as business class and first class seats.
Yeah,
I'm gonna deep dive even deeper into the points guy and all of his suggestions on how to get travel deals and where's the best, who's the best. We still got to figure out our first cruise that we're gonna go on.
I know. I've never desired to go on one, but I kind of want to now.
Yeah, Virgin.
Yeah,
because I saw a girl talk about Virgin and how amazing
how lit it was,
how clean it was, adults only, the food, the service.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. And we already have friends who went and said it was thebomb.com. So we need to do this cruise thing.
We got a lot of travel ahead.
We have a lot of travel ahead. Don't talk about us, but watch us and support us, like, comment, and share.
Ooh, bars. Drop bombs on y'all.
Let me tell you, I have learned so much about people who listen to us who don't comment and don't tell us that they're listening.
We appreciate y'all for listening, but it'd be
y'all.
nice.
Yes.
If y'all let us know.
Please let us know.
If you listen to the Where's Brunch podcast, if you watch the Where's Brunch podcast on YouTube and you know us, or if you don't know, let us know.
Yes, please.
That would be great. It motivates us.
Yes.
It makes us happy.
I did receive feedback of someone asking us to go live because they want to interact with us.
We want to go live.
Yes.
We want to go live. We've been talking about it, but Trina got very ill and you know what I'm saying, and travel before that, so it delayed things. But we have plans to do live weekly on Instagram, and we need to go live on YouTube as well.
We do.
I think we should do a live podcast on YouTube.
Oh my Lord. I'm gonna need a whiteboard with the topic stuff on the whiteboard so I can see what I'm supposed to say.
We gonna need producers.
I'm gonna need a producer. I'm gonna need hair and makeup. All kinds of stuff got to go on for that. But I did receive feedback that they miss us going live.
Yo,
and
we
they
gotta
would
go
like to
live.
interact.
Yes, I agree.
And also that people are listening who tell me, "Oh yeah, I do. I listen." And somebody thought they had a bone to pick with me about something, and then they realized, "Oh, I wasn't talking about you." So it's great to know
we love y'all
that you're listening, and I understand it is really hard to cross platforms. So for a person who listens to us on Spotify, and then they want to go comment on YouTube, and then they forget to do it. Yeah. Like, I get it. I totally get it.
We on TikTok heavy too. We even tell people where to find us, man.
So we are on all streaming platforms to include Spotify, iTunes. Is it Amazon Music?
All that. All
of those things.
That one.
We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok and Instagram, ladies and gentlemen.
Even Facebook.
We're even on Facebook. Follow us on all these platforms. Comment, like, share. Invite your mom to check us out.
And let us know.
And let us know that you listen. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, yo.
I appreciate you too.
You're so pretty. You're pretty.
You looking so cute over there.
You're pretty.
Thank you.
I'm trying to out-compliment you.
Dude, you're looking cute over there.
Stop it, man.
Put your Dr. McKnight's on.
Dr. McKnight's.
You're looking fly over there. You all bronze and stuff.
Yeah, still trying to get my beach, you know what I'm saying, my beach situation out to the public.
You on bronze.
Been in the house for 2 weeks.
Listen, I'm so excited to get out today. He gave me free. He gave us free.
She was happy to be outside.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, y'all be good, man. Until next time, this is Brocky.
And Trina.
And this is the Weird Brunch Podcast.
Bye.